We thank you, Helldivers, for following orders and always doing what you are told.
Guys, don't you see? The government is trying to control you! Wake up! Wake up!
Sorry, Helldivers. That was just another traitor that needed to be taken out.
That's right, folks. I'm doing a deep dive on Helldivers because there's some lore that is missing, and I think it's because the government doesn't want you to know. Helldivers 2 built up a community where everyone feels like they are part of this game, part of a big difference. But what if I told you that's what the government wants you to feel? I'm talking about the fact that Super Earth took away your rights to vote. I'm talking about the government has such a good marketing strategy that it affects us even in real life. Helldivers 2's government could be wiping some things underneath the rug, changing the whole story. And I feel like no one is talking about it. Let's start off with the managed democracy, where it's a quiz that decides where your vote should go to. As quoted, utilizing the computer-aided voting software, citizens are asked to answer several questions and the outcome of their vote is decided upon by the computer. This removes the uncertainty that exists in the old systems where voters didn't understand fully where they were voting for, giving us managed democracy. But that's not all. The bugs that we're fighting, they turn into oil. The government doesn't want you to fully exterminate the bugs, no, but instead only eliminate them for them to be far away from Super Earth. You see, the government actually is possibly making these bugs last. In Helldivers 1, they were fully gone, but somehow came back and actually evolved somehow, which doesn't make sense unless someone purposely resurrected the bugs. But that leads to our next faction, the robots. All this propaganda with those robots doesn't really make sense. Something isn't right here. Theories are being spread around how these robots are actually lost Helldivers, and how maybe it's someone who is creating them to fight back the democracy to have our freedom again. You see, folks, we're not the heroes in the story. We are the villains. The robots may look scary, but I bet you they're nice and cuddly, you know. They're cuddly buddies on the inside. Is that right, buddy? But anyways, the robots, or should I say the ones that tried to declare their independence, but we here in our government don't allow that, do we? We, the collective from Cyberstan, anonymously asserted our independence from Super Earth. We have the right to defend our home from the brainwashed Helldivers. Our children, the automatons, will not suffer as we have under the oppression of Super Earth. End quote. But that didn't go so well, and instead more powerful robots need to be created. You see, the automatons are descendants of the cyborgs fought in the first game, creating to continue fighting against Super Earth and one day liberate the cyborgs from their warranted enslavement on Cyberstan. Now folks, take a listen to this message.
Do you know what will happen when you lose? Nothing. We will not enslave you. We will not decimate you. We will not take your home. We will return to Cyberstan and rebuild what you destroyed. And we will leave you alone. We will give you the grace and the peace that you have withheld from us. But until then, heart, steel, we kill.
Now hold up, guys. Before we continue, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe, because you know what? I try to post content every week. So please show your support and subscribe.
Helldivers, I need you to remain focused. Remember what we're fighting for: democracy.
Hey, you still there? Oh my god, I thought they cut the connection out. Well, look, we have to dive into the Super Earth lore. Something is missing in the past, something they're not telling us. Looking at Super Earth conditions, we have some areas blocked off. They talk about the Great War, but not with who. But whoever it was, they are a dictator, controlling the whole world now, having people blindly following command, not even questioning the ridiculous laws they have in place. Like, for example, questioning official government narratives, being a hippie, calling for peace with the cyborgs, having a child without a government issue permit, doing science the government doesn't like, which also explains why we destroy certain science facilities, publishing an article on the GWW exposing Super Earth's lives. You see, whoever this individual is playing it very stealthy, very hidden, but also someone who controls everything and is right in front of our noses. Joel, our game master, or should I say the person who's the leader of Super Earth, the person who resurrected the bugs, and the person who's trying to make sure the rebels are gone forever because he knows if the public finds out, he will be in deep trouble. You see, Joel is only referenced as the game master, but we don't know about him. We don't even know if he is a person or an AI or a brain trapped in a computer like Mr. House in Fallout. We know he controls the game. We as a community make jokes about it, but he controls everything. Since the Great War, he's been in power for so long. It's time for us to go against Joel and save our people from being brainwashed.
It's over now. Helldivers, get back to work.